So let's talk about the beginning of the end of my marriage. My sister found out she had cervical cancer back on January 3rd of 2022. All I wanted to do was be there for her. Like, once I found that out, like, my world was turned upside down because that's my only sister.
That makes sense.
We're 8 years apart, and, like, she's really all I know. At the time, I was running my trucking company and working 2 jobs. I was working as a local travel nurse, and I was also working at a hospital close by, like 15 minutes away.
Hey, you were never at home.
My schedule was completely busy, but I rearranged everything to try to be there for her. I had the conversation with my husband, like, look, my sister is sick. She has cancer. She's losing a lot of weight. I'm really scared. She doesn't look good. I'm just going to put my focus on her. He didn't care.
He didn't care. Well, what do you say? I mean, he didn't care. I mean, it's a lot to tell somebody and for them not to care. Was it already trouble in the water?
So within the first month, she found out that January, she had a few doctor's appointments. What I couldn't take her to, my dad took her to. And then February rolled around. By this time, she had already had the port put in, and she was waiting to figure out her treatment plan because she was diagnosed with stage 3 cervical cancer. So there's one particular morning, I was working my local travel contract in Columbia, South Carolina. I got off work, and I was driving back down. He usually calls me in the morning when I get off work, so that morning was just like any other morning. I get off, he called me, and he started accusing me of cheating and who I was talking to, blah, 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 which I was just like, why is he doing this right now?
By using context clues, I would say he probably started to venture out a little bit, see what's out there based on your busy schedule, and now you added more on top of it with the care of your sister. So he most likely had a guilty conscience, and that's why he's asking you all these questions.
Like, my sister is basically dying, and I knew it. And I was trying to process that. I was not thinking about no man. I was not really, my focus wasn't even on my kids.
All right, my sister. I get the benevolence of this. I get that it's your sister, but I have to call out. You're neglecting your family here. You're neglecting your family. Spouse is always